I've outgunned factory scavs, survived Nikita's netcode war crimes, lived through the great hitbox famine. But this wipe's different. It's BSG setting our stashes on fire and then selling us the €350 UNHEARD Edition as an escape plan. No Flea, no quests, half the map's locked behind queue times longer than my lunch break. And for €350, I can have a bigger stash, a PvE mode with progression, and a fast pass through the grind that they just made unbearable.
You okay? No. This ain't a shooter. It's a horror game.
This isn't just a bad update, it's a toxic betrayal that's breaking Tarkov. And today, we're tearing it apart. The lies, the grind, and the pay-to-win funnel hiding in plain sight.
What kind of place is this?
Tarkov's always been punishing, but this wipe didn't just raise the difficulty, it removed the game loop. So let's break it down. The Flea Market nuked. No bartering, no finding rare items and flipping for profit. No player economy, just grind or go without. Quests slash from 213 to 32, and not the good ones. What's left? Skeleton, fetch this, find that. Major chains eliminated. No story, no meaningful progression. Traders, gutted. Prapors AK-74M now costs 180k, up from 60k. Leveling, glacial gear access, time gated or locked behind map queues. Don't think so. Secure container, nerfed. No meds, no ammo, no money. Your gamma's a glorified purse now. Crafting and insurance, broken. Crafts take longer, need rarer items, and your workbench probably isn't built yet. Insurance now costs 50% more with a 20% return rate.
I smell money. Okay. Chris?
You're better off praying than paying. Map access throttled, starting with factory and customs. Ground Zero opened on the 10th of July, Reserve unlocked on the 13th. After 30-minute queue times and Reddit rioters, that's what they had to do. Other maps like Woods still locked behind obscure transit quests and squad-based mechanics. Hideout, twice the materials, half the stash space. If you're on a standard account, good luck. You're basically playing inventory Tetris from day one while everyone else hoards fuel and Tushonkas. This isn't hardcore survival, this is grind-forced compliance. A stripped-down Tarkov tests your patience, not your skill. It's not you versus the world anymore, it's you versus a spreadsheet of roadblocks.
In summary, we really want to make playing Tarkov feel like getting punched in the dick.
I absolutely love it.
BSG didn't forget how to make Tarkov fun. They told us this wipe is an experiment. Their words, we're testing out a new survival-focused structure. But look closer at what they're testing. No Flea Market. You can't progress unless you grind missions, which are gone. No quests, no trader XP, you're locked out of gear progression. No meds or ammo in your container, you burn supplies fast and you can't carry spares. Locked maps, can't loot, can't level, can't escape. That's not hardcore, that's a stress funnel, a loop of frustration designed to build one emotion, exhaustion. So what's the fix? Buy the UNHEARD Edition.
For this and other cool offers, visit escapefromtarkov.com.
It's not just about PvE, it's relief. A larger stash for less inventory stress. Progression that doesn't wipe. No queues, no campers, no grind. It's not a challenge, it's a trap. They took the bones of Tarkov, stripped the flesh, and sold the marrow back to us for €350. The hardcore wipe isn't a test of skill. It's a test of how far they can push us before we give in.
You are the chosen one!
What does €350 buy you in Tarkov right now? It's not just the PvE mode, it's everything the hardcore wipe took away, sold back as a premium perk. Here's the list. Massive stash upgrade. While standard players are playing Tetris, UNHEARD players are hoarding injectors like pre-wipe. PvE mode with progression that never resets, wipe-proof hideout upgrades, traders that stay unlocked, skill leveling that sticks, all without facing real players or the queue simulator. Private co-op raids. No scav armies, no campers, no Tarkov randomness, just you, your squad, and easy progression.
Shady deal depot, enter here!
Better starting gear and kit, spawn with more meds, ammo and armour before most players even unlock their trade levels. Locked features stay unlocked. No need to fight the container nerf. No need to beg for a dorm key. You skip the grind wall because you paid for the gate pass. And end of day players, well, we've been here, we know that. This isn't a bonus pack, it's a progression bypass. A premium version of Tarkov that dodges all the pain BSG added in the hardcore wipe. You know it's bad when even the hardcore players start rage quitting. This wipe didn't just frustrate casuals, it broke the vets. The ones who tanked cheaters, who defended the fake trailers, the ones who kept the games alive during the radio silence, they're done. Reddit exploded. This isn't hardcore, it's tedious. I can't play if I don't have 2 hours free. You removed Tarkov and called it a challenge. One thread alone hit 12,000 upvotes in 24 hours. Pestily yeeted his headset mid-stream and called it unplayable. Landmark posted, "This wipe's a funeral."
This wipe is just the epitome of Battlestate games.
Even roll tappers tapped out. "I can't role play a 30-minute queue," said one streamer mid-disconnect. And while the community rioted, BSG kept posting UNHEARD Edition promos like nothing was wrong. This wasn't an oversight, this was calculated. Remove progression, sell it back. Act surprised when the players revolt. This isn't just another wipe, it's the day Tarkov turned on its own community and finally they snapped. The hardcore wipe was BSG's experiment, but what they got was a full-blown community revolt, and it's not over yet. For 2 weeks BSG went dark. No patch, no statement, no clues. Then on the 9th of July, Nikita finally tweeted, "Tweaks incoming, be patient." Patient? By then, half the player base had already bolted to Grey Zone Warfare, and the rest deep in Q purgatory or rage posting on Reddit. So what was the big fix? A 5% trader payout buff. That's it. Your 180k AK, now 171k. Still a joke. Still broken. Still grind or die. Oh, but they also unlocked Ground Zero and Reserve after players shouted about the 13-minute transit times and ghost quests. But guess what? Still no Flea. Quests are still stuck at 50. Hardcore pain is still the plan. Meanwhile, BSG is still sliding on UNHEARD Edition ads across social media like nothing happened. Want that stash base back? Want a PvE mode that skips the suffering? Just pay €350. They didn't fix the wipe, they monetized the problem. This wasn't a patching problem, people. This was painting over fire damage while selling the extinguisher for €350. This wipe was supposed to forge Tarkov's future. A brutal raw test of skill, survival, but that's not what we got. What we got was a lab test. BSG stripped progression, they broke the loop, and then they sold us a €350 shortcut to skip the suffering they created. Content gutted, queues endless, grinds that punish your time, not your tactics, and in the centre of it all, a premium edition that mocks every single one of us that believed in Tarkov. Hardcore should mean outsmarting Tagilla's 100% spawn, not hoarding ES lamps in a 13-minute loading screen, not begging for quests that never come out, and not paying €350 just to play PvE in peace. BSG not only burned our stashes, they burned our faith, but they didn't burn us, so here's what we do. Comment below what gear did the wipe steal from you, join us at theextractionsyndicate.com, and sub for zero copium breakdowns and real Tarkov takes. We're not done, Tarkov's worth saving, and we're going to scream louder than Nikita's servers.